Okay, I've got my coffee and I'm ready to read some r/Today I F'd Up. Read by Red. Okay, are you ready too? Do you have a drink? Yeah? Do you have a snack? Yeah? Okay, let's go! Today I F'd up by being vegan and possibly giving my family botulism. I'm vegan. My husband is not. For New Year's Eve, we ordered a giant box of Mediterranean food that was mostly vegan with a few non-vegan sauces for the husband. Last night, I was looking to use up the last of the non-vegan garlic sauce. Since it's only a few days old, I figured it had to be fine and mixed it into my husband's portion of spaghetti. As hubby takes his plate to the TV to eat, I hear him in the other room going, "Oh God! Oh God!" And I think, damn, he really likes it. Until he marches back into the kitchen announcing that it was bad, off, no good. "It tastes like chemicals," he says. I take a bite of his plate because that's what people do when something is bad. No, it's not. I don't know. Anyway, the militant vegans will probably be here soon to tell me that this single action probably took out a big section of the Amazon and killed the last forest fairy, but anyway, I still think it's fine. But except for these stolen bites, I've been vegan for a long time, so maybe I can't tell anymore? We dump his plate, throw out the rest of the sauce, feed him off my portion of dinner, and resolve to have ice cream later to make it up. Except something is nagging me. After I finish my dinner, I go back to the garbage can and pull the sauce out. It's kind of bubbly. I can jellies and vegetables sometimes and start freaking out. Oh my God, I just ate botulism. I call out for husband. My vision is greying. I'm having a panic attack. We live in an urban area. Hospitals are at capacity with COVID, and I just gave us botulism. Husband tells me to calm down as I'm taking off my sweater and pants to get maximum airflow in this rolling ball of overheating anxiety attack. Botulism doesn't taste bad, he says. I challenge him to show me where an authority says that something that tastes bad can't coexist with botulism. I decide while he's doing that, I'm going to return to the arms of my teenage eating disorder. After I am done hawking up enough mangled spaghetti and bread to convince myself that cursed stolen spoonful of botulism must have come out too, I clean up and rejoin my husband. He says, "Show me this sauce." So we go to the fridge, in which I've wrapped up the remaining sauce in order for the CDC to test it for botulism when I'm in hospital with paralyzed vocal cords. My husband examines it, prods it, and suddenly sticks his finger in it to taste before I can stop him. "Huh," he says. "That tastes good," he announces. "Something else must have tasted funny. You'll be fine." Husband comes in for a kiss. I stop him from all that. Not only am I relatively fresh from a 10-minute fling with the toilet, but he's somehow got stuff all over his wild man COVID beard. It looks like clear butter. Husband stops in his tracks. "Oh my God," he says. "I ate hand sanitizer." What? You see, he had to go physically to work today, which fortunately is rare, and while continually sanitizing his hands, was somehow also managing to sanitize his beard with globs and globs of hand sanitizer. Now, my husband is not a gracious eater. Apparently, he combed his fork of spaghetti through the hand sanitizer. The spaghetti was just along for the ride, and yet I feel like crap today. Is my digestion messed up from the animal products in the cursed bite of garlic sauce? Is my system upset at throwing up last night, like a lot? Do I have COVID? Do I have botulism? Who knows? Welcome to 2021. Spin the wheel and claim your prize. Oh my God. So, I make pickles at home. My last batch, I opened the jar and it exploded everywhere because it was contaminated with botulism. I did not eat it, don't worry, but I was so sad because I'm so addicted to these pickles. They're Persian style, like really tiny chopped up, lots of vegetables, and they're so tasty, but damn you, botulism.
Okay, here we go with another story. Today I effed up by agreeing to show my bits to medical students. I have a history of inguinal hernias. Basically, once I woke up and thought I'd grown an extra ball. Put off going to the doctor for ages as I thought it was the big C. Turned out it was a hernia. and the third ball was actually part of my intestine that had burst its sac and found its way to my nuts. I had another one, only this time I knew what it was, so I went to the doctor who referred me to the hospital for surgery to correct it. I went for the pre-op appointment and the surgeon asked if I minded if some medical students were present. Being the British man I am, I just said, "Yeah, no problem, mate," not really thinking about it. The next thing I know, he goes out and comes back with not one medical student, but 6. All young folk with clipboards, smartly dressed and smiling. "Okay, sir, if you could just stand up and take off your trousers and underpants, please," the surgeon said to my abject horror. This creeping anxiety became a full-on panic attack as I tried not to make eye contact. I undid my jeans and slid them and my boxers down. I literally felt my manly parts retracting into my body from embarrassment. I wanted to scream, "It's not this small normally!" The next 5 minutes were truly awful as they came in for a closer look as the doctor pulled at my balls to show them the hernia. I swear, things kept getting smaller by the minute. When I got out of the room, I went straight to the toilet to pee. My doodle was back to its normal size, and I could have honestly punched it. Okay, here's our next story. Today I effed up by letting my 4-year-old dump chia seeds down my kitchen sink. Long and to short, I'm in the military and we're moving tomorrow. The army fronts the cost to have our movers come and pack and move all of our stuff. Our house at the next duty station isn't ready yet, so everything has to go into storage for a few weeks, and we can't pack any food, even dry food. I was cleaning out the pantry and had a large bags of chia seeds, which I sat next to the sink. My 4-year-old, having watched me dump things into the garbage disposal for the last 30 minutes, thought he would be helpful and dumped the bag of seeds into the drain. Me, not knowing better, proceeded to try and wash them down. What I didn't know is that a large quantity of chia seeds, when mixed with water, will turn into what mostly closely resembles modeling clay. I thought I could use a plunger to clear the pipes. I was wrong. By the time I resorted to tearing into the pipes, the chia seeds started to set. Needless to say, I just spent the last 3 hours cleaning the pipes of my kitchen sink and garbage disposal of chia seeds. A plumber came out and took care of most of it. The main clog was in the bottom of the disposal and none of it actually got past the trap. He took the disposal apart, cleaned it and ran a drill brush through the pipes. Luckily he's a buddy and it only cost me a 30 pack. I mean, if you've ever used chia seeds, you should know what happens when you add a little bit of water. I mean, people even use them as an egg replacement to stick things together. I love chia seeds.
I hope you guys enjoyed those r/today I effed up stories. I really had a good laugh and I actually feel much better for that. So please give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe as well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much, guys.